Hello everyone. Oh boy, I just watched a video from Optimus talking about the YouTube comment bots. Now, I remember this being a problem back when I started my channel. However, there is a solution for it which is mentioned on my other scammer video. I'll leave a link in the description for more information. It is still available, by the way, and has improved a lot since I last mentioned it. Back when this all started, Theo Joe made an app because he was so annoyed about having to deal with comment bots. Granted, these ones were just spam. Annoying, but nothing too sketchy. Just ones like, "Hi, wanna be friends?" However, I came across a comment about the destruction of a certain flower and having access to that video, which, if you know what I mean, you would hope they're just a bot. I just want to clarify that I am not being paid to mention this. But after seeing that and seeing some of the other bots that come with some very risque profile pictures that should not be on YouTube, that are showing body parts that are not allowed on YouTube, leading to websites that you're not even allowed to link to on YouTube, I feel that we need to big up this app. And if you have a desktop computer, even if you're not a big fan of Theo Joe, I think we can all agree that the bots have got out of control. Also, the reason I think it's important is because YouTube still allows you to delete comments, but you still have to do it one at a time, and then you have to explain for every single comment why you want to report the comment. With this app, you can just report the comment. You don't have to explain yourself and have an essay about why. You can also check your own channel, you can check other people's channels, but obviously you can't delete comments from their channel, but you can report them in mass. Instead of YouTube's one comment, you can scan the entire channel and others for spam and bad comments. Now, I'm not a tech wizard, so I will leave links to everything you need to know and all of the videos that explain how to set the app up, because it's not just as simple as downloading the app, but he has the videos on his channel that explain everything. I will say that the hardest part about the app is initially setting it up, because all you have to do after that is just update it and scan away. I do give one warning, that it's highly addictive to sit there scanning not only your channel, but everyone else's. You can also exclude certain comments. For example, I allow links in my comment section, and sometimes the app will consider that spam. So I have excluded certain people so that doesn't happen again. The great thing about the videos that he's made is that I am thick, and even I can understand it once I've rewound it a few times. And also, the reason this is important is because now they have become much worse. They are being seen by many channels, especially big creators like Turkey Tom, and it will look bad for YouTube if they are not fixed and sorted and got rid of, because advertisers are going to look at the platform and go, "No thanks, we don't trust this website." Then we have a whole adpocalypse again. Also, I used to be sceptical of this app because it seemed, for me at least, very difficult to set up. But once it's up and running, it's the best thing. Until they either integrate it with the platform, which would save them a lot of time, or make one of their own. And yes, I also used to be one of those people who just ignored the bots and just didn't interact with them. But now that they are putting things there that could affect the platform and cause YouTube to therefore lose money as a platform and advertisers might leave, I think we need to say something. Even if you are a channel that's not made for kids, it's still important, because I am not a channel that's made for kids, yet I still have the occasional kids come and watch my videos. It's rare, but it does happen. And if I have one of those bots pop up on my channel and they click it because I didn't bother to do anything, I just chose to ignore it, what does that say about me? The reason I decided to make this video specifically was because of what I saw happening and because I've seen these bots. YouTube says they have everything under control, but yet things are getting worse. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video, but if you do download the app and it works well for you, go and tell Theojo. And if you know how to code, maybe give him some suggestions as to how to make it better. By the way, the app is free, so you don't have to buy it, and it's a good way to protect your YouTube channel as well, because apparently some of these bots, like the one I mentioned earlier about, do you want to be my friend? These ones could apparently gain access to your channel, so now that they're evolving, we need to do something about that. All you need is a desktop computer and an internet connection to use the app. And if you don't have those things, just spread the word. Also, if you know of an app that is comparable to this app, let me know what it is, and if it's better than his, let me know. I'll be honest, I can't find one that does anything in comparison. So let's start a war against the bots, and let's win. If you're still here, then you're handsome, and you're beautiful, and you... Well, I'm speechless. I'll let you know next time I see you. Over to the pets. Hello all, this is Sylvie. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Hey everyone, my name's Bonjour. If you enjoyed yourself, then give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and if you had fun, then comment down below and let my mum know what was the last app you got.